Nearly every day in the media, you'll see some type of study or new research that talks about the benefits of exercise. Mostly positive. Every once in a while, you'll see one negative, which I'll talk about in just a second. This is Dr. Jason West with the 25 reasons to move more and to exercise. Now, the first thing you have to remember about exercise, it's so important to find an activity that you like associated with exercise, and you'll probably do the exercise. For me, I don't really like running. I have no motivation to do that, but I love doing different things. I love getting on the elliptical when I'm listening to motivational things in the morning. I like to go play racquetball with my sons. I really like to go out and I golf. I like to go out and ride motorcycles and snowmobiles, which is a different type of exercise. But if you told me to go running, not gonna happen. So one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video was if you can find an activity that you like and do it consistently, movement is life. So reason number one, exercise acts like as an antidepressant. Matter of fact, there was a study that showed that people that were on depressive medication, when they went out and they did cardio 3 times a week for at least 60 minutes, after they did that, their need for prescriptive medication decreased 60 to 70%. Number two, the reason to exercise is it really is a semi-permanent cure for PMS. Believe it or not, there's a study that showed that consistent cardiovascular exercise decreased depression, decreased hyperirritability, and bleeding in subjects that were consistently exercising when they weren't before, so it really helps with PMS. Reason number three to exercise is it reduces anxiety and stress. It's actually an outlet. You see, everybody has stress that's built up in their system, and some people look for a way to get rid of it. It could be emotional eating, it can be watching TV, it can be a whole bunch of different things, but if you'll channel that to exercise, studies are showing it is the best outlet for anxiety and for stress and all of the diseases and conditions associated with those. If you'll have a consistent outlet, it'll really help with those neurotransmitters and things associated with being keyed up all the time. Reason number four to exercise is it increases creativity. A study showed that people that exercise consistently, what happens is their ability to problem solve and to create new solutions to problems increases significantly when you're getting out and moving. Reason number five to exercise is it really helps to get rid of allergies. Now, allergies is what happens when your immune system overreacts to a stimuli. You and I might go out walking in a field of ragweed pollen. I might have tremendous problems with runny eyes, runny nose, itching. You might be just fine. The difference is that your immune system is processing that allergy as a normal. Mine is overreacting to it. Exercises helps to improve the ability to process those antigens and not overreact to stimuli. Reason number six to exercise is it strengthens your heart. It's that old adage that if you don't use it, you lose it. The heart is the most important muscle in the body. And I see a condition that my dad told me about when I first started practice. When people's hearts aren't tuned up, if their timing is off, or if you don't have enough engine output through your heart, you have an impending sense of doom. If you get out and use it, what happens? It strengthens the heart and it makes you healthier all the way around. It gives you a sense of control. Reason number seven to exercise is it helps to resist temptation. You see so many people that have a bad habit that they shouldn't have, whether it's sugar, whether it's nicotine, whether it's smoking, whether it's chocolate. It's because their body's off, they're looking for something, and so they go out and they artificially get this crutch. A runner's high, which is frequently associated with consistent exercise, is a release of some dopamine and some neurotransmitters that makes you feel good. And if you're doing it consistently, it helps reduce cravings for those bad habits that we all know we shouldn't be doing. Reason number eight to exercise is it reduces metabolic syndrome. Now, metabolic syndrome is what happens when your metabolism goes crazy, whether we call it bare metabolism, where all of a sudden your body's storing up everything that you eat. We get dysregulation through the pancreas, and then all of a sudden our body starts storing everything that we put into our system. If we're exercising, the body needs energy, it will access that, and it helps to decrease metabolic syndrome. Reason number nine to exercise is it's a risk factor reducer for all of these chronic diseases like cardiovascular disease, for blood sugar metabolism, for decrease of muscle strength, for improvement in circulation, in nerve health. It's the risk factor reducer for nearly every disease except one, which I'll tell you at the end of the video. Reason number 10 to exercise is it reduces the strain on your eyes. So many people get stuck in a cubicle, or they'll come home from work, they'll jump on their computer, they'll read, they'll watch YouTube, they'll go on Facebook, and it's always straining your eyes. If you get out and exercise, not only does it help the circulation for your eyes, it gives your eyes a break, and it's one of the best things we can do for eye disease prevention. Reason number 11 to exercise is that add years to your life. You can meet someone that they're 40 years old and they look like they're 80. And then you can meet someone that's 80 and they look like they're 60, and it's almost always related to movement. Movement is life. The more you move, the better anti-aging properties that will allow you. Reason number 12, not only does it add years to your life, but it adds life to your years. If you're not dependent on caregivers, if you're not dependent on prescriptive medications, if you have your freedom, you can enjoy the life that you have in your years, and so it cuts both ways. It adds life to your years and years to your life. Reason number 13 to exercise is it's really a sign of respect to your body. We only get one car, we only get one machine in life, and that's our body. When it wears out, you can't do replacement parts, and if you don't use it, you lose it. Exercise is the most important way to respect your body. Reason number 14 to exercise is it's healthy for bones. When they send astronauts to space and they don't have the effects of gravity on their bone structure, they actually get osteoporosis. And one of the ways to prevent that, if you're having muscles pulling on bones, it actually helps to strengthen the bones. You decrease your risk factor for osteoporosis, and exercise is a key component for having a healthy bone structure. Reason number 15 to exercise is it saves you money. Now, we all know that gym memberships can be expensive, or that you can buy DVDs and videos and stuff like that and do it at home, but there's an expense associated with that. But wait a minute, the most important investment in your life is your body. And statistics are showing for every dollar that you put in exercise, you save $2.71 in future healthcare expenditures. You want to be healthy? What you do, exercise now, it saves you medical money in the future. Reason number 16 to exercise is it helps with your infertility. Now, couples out there that are trying to conceive, if they're both exercising, it increases your odds. Couples that don't want to conceive, what exercise do is it does help balance out your hormones and make you perform better in your relationships in the bedroom. Reason number 17, I talked about this a little bit before, but exercise helps you to be a sex god or a sex goddess, because the better you feel and the better that you look about yourself. And studies are showing that people that have healthy, consistent sexual relations are happier, healthier, live longer than people that don't. Reason number 18 to exercise, mirror, mirror on the wall. When you look at yourself and you like yourself, your self-esteem improves, your ability to contribute, to create, to live your soul purpose, all improve, and it's all about how you feel about yourself. Reason number 19 to exercise is it helps you sleep. Now, if you can't sleep, you can't heal. If you get out and use your muscles and lubricate your joints and have consistent cardiovascular exercise, it's the number one contributing factor to having a good night's sleep. If you can't sleep, you can't heal. Exercise helps everything. Reason number 20 to exercise. It doesn't make you just feel younger, it actually makes you look younger. There are many studies that show that people that exercise consistently, they look younger than their chronological age. So that means if you're 40, it actually makes you look like you're in your late 30s, or if you're 50, in your 40s. Consequently, abusing our body and doing bad habits will make it look like you're in your 80s when you're in your 60s. Exercise is a really nice anti-aging treatment. Reason number 21 to exercise is that it pumps you up. We know that if we use the muscles, that they improve. It improves circulation, improves lymphatic flow. It helps your immune system. That muscle contraction is essential for life. And if you think about our DNA roots, where we have these hunter-gatherers that go out and we're getting food, they are estimated they were walking 20 miles a day, and then you take that person, you put them in a cubicle, or you put them in a car, or you put them on a plane, and they don't move very much, what happens is all these disease sets in. Reason number 23 to exercise, and this is really important as a parent or a role model, is that your kids, your wife, and those around in your inner circle are watching you, and if you set the example of a healthy habit, they're going to follow suit and they're going to be healthy too. Reason number 24 to exercise is it makes you smarter. Now, again, going back to the you don't use it, you lose it type of thing, but studies are showing that as you exercise, and particularly if you lift weights, it builds muscle cells, which in turn builds brain cells. Studies are showing that if you exercise, you have better brain function, mental concentration, and stamina than people that don't. Reason number 25 to exercise is it helps to manage pain. Research is showing that people that exercise, that mild to moderate exercise regimes that are consistent, have less pain and less need for pain medication and over-the-counter medicines that have a tendency to hurt your liver and hurt your kidneys than people that don't. So if you're having some chronic pain issues, I really encourage you to get out and exercise. And those are the 25 reasons to exercise. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you'd like more information, education, or want to work with us, head over to bestmedicaloptions.com. And if you want to help to reach, teach, and heal the world, leave a comment, like, share it with someone that you love. It may seem like an impossible task, but those that are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do.